Hello students, welcome to Affairscloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also, that will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana, and many more. Not just this, apart from this, we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students.
Hello everyone. So in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of 1st and 2nd of January. The session will be quite interesting, and as they are the first days of the new January, so let's make sure our session becomes very important and we learn multiple things from this. Let's start. First is, which state ranks first in the interoperable criminal justice system for the third consecutive year? So which is that state? It is Uttar Pradesh. Right? UP has topped for the third consecutive year in the highest entries on the interoperable criminal justice system platform. This ICJS, there's a interoperable criminal justice system. This was an initiative that was launched by Supreme Court, and it was implemented by Ministry of Home Affairs in 2013. This system was created to enable the seamless transfer of data and information among the different players of the criminal justice system, such as your courts, police, jails, forensic laboratories, and etc. Correct? So this ICJS, this acts as a centralized database of the criminal records. Correct? And this basically this works on one data, one entry. One data, one entry. Correct? This includes and stores information such as your FIRs, that is your first information reports, case numbers, jail IDs, and details of courts, etc. Right? So UP has topped in this list for the third consecutive year. Let me show you here also. It is UP that was on the top position, with MP on the second position, right, and Bihar on the third position. If we talk about the entries here, UP saw the largest entries, almost 1 crore 56 lakhs 22,514 entries for UP. Next is FinMin. What is this FinMin? FinMin stands for Ministry of Finance, right? They have imposed a anti-dumping duty on wheel loaders imports from China and on gypsum board from China and Oman. I repeat, Ministry of Finance, they imposed a definitive anti-dumping duty on imports of wheel loaders from China for a period of 5 years. The duty rates ranging from 18.84% to 82.71% vary based on the producer and specific goods. The duty will be applicable on the imports in complete build unit and semi knocked down forms and not completely knocked down forms. Right? It has imposed definitive anti-dumping duty on gypsum board tiles with lamination at least on one side, also known as PVC gypsum tiles and gypsum ceiling tiles or ceiling tiles. Right? And these will be from China and Oman. And here this duty has been imposed for how many years? For 5 years. Next is, which state is set to build India's first AI city? So it is Uttar Pradesh, right? Uttar Pradesh is set to build India's first artificial intelligence city, And what is this city in UP also where this will be built? It will be built in Lucknow. Right, in Uttar Pradesh, Lucknow, we will be seeing India's first AI city. Correct, it will be in Lucknow and it will be promoting the AI ecosystem there. Correct, mark this. Here you can see UP's Electronic Corporation Limited, the nodal agency of the project, has issued an EOI, that is expression of interest, inviting real estate developers to build and operate the AI city. Here UP Electronics is an unit of Department of Information Technology and Electronics under the government of UP. Correct. So it will be in Lucknow, UP. That will be India's first AI city. Next, ULFA, that is United Liberation Front of Assam, that is led by Arabinda Rajkhowa. He have recently signed a memorandum of settlement, that is a peace pact with the government of India and Assam. I repeat, ULFA, they recently signed a memorandum of settlement with government of India and Assam. This ULFA, this is the oldest insurgent group in Assam, and it was formed in April 1979 after the agitation against the underdocumented immigrants from Bangladesh. In 2011, the group split into two factions after Arabinda Rajkhowa led faction gave up violence and agreed to unconditional talks with the government. So they have recently signed a peace pact, recently, mark this. Next, where is Kundan Kulam nuclear power plant located? So this Kundan Kulam nuclear power plant, where is this located? It is located in Tamil Nadu. Mark this. So remember, recently our external affairs minister Dr. S. Jaishankar, he was on a 5-day visit to Russia, right? And during his visit, Dr. S. Jaishankar met with Vladimir Putin, who is the president of Russia, in Moscow. He also met with the deputy prime minister and the Ministry of Industry. Also, he met Sergei Lavrov, the foreign minister of Russia. Also, during his visit, he signed an agreement for the construction of this Kundankulam nuclear power plant. And where is this Kundankulam nuclear power plant being built? It will be in Tamil Nadu. Also, Russia is providing technical assistance for the construction of this Kundankulam nuclear power plant, which began in 2002. Since 2016, this is the first power unit of the plant is operating at a design capacity of 1000 megawatt, and the nuclear power plant will start operating at a full capacity in 2027. Next, remember, India and Russia, they also signed a protocol on consultations for the next 4 years, right? And in this, it is to make progress in the economic cooperation, energy trade, connectivity, military technical cooperation, and people-to-people exchange also, right? Next is banking and finance. Recently, a report on trend and progress of banking in India 2023 was released, and RBI has released the report that was titled Report on Trend and Progress of Banking in India 22-23. The report provides comprehensive data about the state of the banking system in India. Correct. Here it states that small finance banks, these are the widest gap in the remuneration between top executive and the average employee. That means the salary of a top executive and an average employees, the difference between them is very huge, right? And it is mentioned that the remuneration of a managing director and chief executive officer of a small finance bank was 58.1 times the average salary of an employee. Correct. That means the salary of a managing director and chief executive officer is 58 times the salary of an average employee. And this gap is seen mostly in the small finance bank. Right. Next is 28th Financial Stability Report that was released by RBI. Correct. This assesses the risk to financial stability and the resilience of the Indian financial system. If we talk about this, none of the top 100 borrower accounts in the non-performing asset category for scheduled commercial banks. I repeat, the credit of the large borrowers has improved, and it is welcoming that the top 100 borrower accounts do not fall in the non-performing asset category. Next, RBI's report found that debt fund asset under management of 1.7 lakh crore in stress. I repeat, according to report by SEBI, 1.7 lakh crore of asset under management of open-ended debt schemes of 17 mutual funds were under stress as of September. However, only 24 out of a total of 299 schemes were under stress as per the financial stability by RBI. The survey was conducted for a total AUM of 12.4 lakh crore for all the schemes, which include 1.7 lakh crore are stress under AUM of the open-ended debt scheme. Next Next is RBI has extended the deadline for implementation of the instructions regarding the penal changes in loan accounts to April 1st, 2024. I repeat, this was earlier 1st of January 2024. Now it has been updated till 1st of April 2024. I repeat, RBI extended the deadline for the implementation of instructions regarding the penal charges in loan accounts by 3 months. That was earlier 1st of January 2024. Now it has been extended to 1st of April 2024. Right? In case of existing loans, the transitions to the new regime should be ensured by the next date or after 1st of April 2024, but not later than 30th of June. The reason behind this is that RBI issued guidelines for banks to impose penalties on loan accounts, that is fair lending practices, penal charges in loan accounts, stating from 1st of January 2024 due to need for clarifications and additional time requirement by banks and NBFCs, the implementation date has been extended. And the purpose behind these guidelines was to encourage the credit discipline, not revenue enhancement beyond the contracted interest rate. The diverse practices among the banks lead the customers' disputes. Therefore, RBI instructs the banks to avoid adding extra component to interest rate and strictly follow the guidelines. Next, which bank has introduced Inspire program for senior citizen? It is which bank? It is Bank of Baroda? No, it is Bandhan Bank. Right? Bandhan Bank has recently introduced Inspire program, right, that is specifically designed to cater the needs of senior citizens. Correct? This includes your financial security, healthcare, convenience for old age people. Here, if we talk about the eligibility, individuals residing in India of age 60 years and above, monthly average balance should be 1 lakh rupees for premium saving account and 25,000 for advantage saving account. Right? And they will be having various benefits under this Inspire program. Next is India's GDP growth rate to exceed 6.5% in fiscal year 24 as per the data released by Department of Economic Affairs. I repeat, DEA, according to them, what is the GDP expectations for fiscal year 24? It is 6.5%. Here you can see, according to DEA, it mentioned that India's real GDP grew by 7.7% in the first half of financial year, that is fiscal year 24. With this, India is expected to achieve a growth rate of 6.5% in fiscal year 24. Right? Next, science and technology. USSF 52 mission, right? SpaceX has launched secretive US military spacecraft on research mission. I repeat, on 28th of December, SpaceX Falcon Heavy rocket carrying the US military secretive X-37B military space plane to the orbit was launched from Launch Complex 39A at Kennedy Space Center in Florida, USA. This mission involves the test of a new orbital regimes, experimenting with future space domain awareness technologies, and this mission was codenamed as USSF-52, and it is the 7th mission of X-37B. This mission includes multiple cutting-edge experiments, and this is the first time that X-37B is launched using a Falcon Heavy rocket. Next, who won the World Rapid Chess Championship 2023? Who won the FIDE World Rapid Championship 2023? It was won by Magnus Carlsen, and this is for the 5th time that he has won this championship, that is the FIDE World Rapid Chess Championship. Correct? This is his 5th title. As you can see him in the picture, he is Magnus Carlsen. Right? And here Koneru Humpy has won the silver medal. Next, here you can see Magnus Carlsen of Norway secured the top position. Vladimir Fedsev of Slovenia silver, and Yu Yangtze of China here bronze medal. This is for the men's category, right? And if we talk about the women's category, Koneru Humpy of India has won the silver medal. Correct? Next is obituary. Former Indian football defender Prabir Majumdar has recently passed away. I repeat, former Indian footballer who was a defender, Prabir Majumdar. This is a position, right? Striker is when you go and score a goal, right? Defender is when you save the when you save the other team for being scoring a goal. And who is a goalkeeper? Who is at the goal post when he is saving the goals, right? Preventing to be a goal. Then former Indian footballer who was a defender Prabir Majumdar has recently passed away in Kolkata, West Bengal. Right? He played a significant role in 1974 Asian Games as a member of the Indian football team. Next. Next is state news. Recently, Punjab's Chief Minister Bhagwant Singh Mann has launched a website to support the NRIs. NRIs who are NRIs, non-resident Indians. So recently, remember the Chief Minister of Punjab, Bhagwant Singh Mann, has launched a website to support the NRIs. That is nri.punjab.gov.in. Correct. Under this, the Department of NRI Affairs to provide support and assistance to the NRIs. Correct. Mark this. Then apart from this, remember during this only a helpline number was also launched here that will be helping those NRIs. Correct. A WhatsApp number was also provided that will be helping and guiding NRIs from Punjab. Correct. Next is cultural exchange and tourism collaboration launched between Vietnam's Lang Dong and India's Leh Ladakh. I repeat, Lamdong province in Vietnam and Leh region of Ladakh in India officially launched a cultural exchange and tourism cooperation initiative with the theme Ladakh Unveiled in the Lat Vietnam. Correct. This event signifies a crucial step towards strengthening the bond between these two distinguished regions. Right. So cultural exchange between Lamdong of Vietnam and Leh Ladakh of India. Next. So friends, these were your important current affairs for the day. Now let's go for a quick one-liner revision. UP ranks first in the interoperable criminal justice system for the third consecutive year. Finance Ministry has imposed anti-dumping duty on wheel loaders imports from China and on gypsum board from China and Oman. UP is set to build India's first AI city that will be in Lucknow. And ULFA faction, they have signed a memorandum of settlement or a peace agreement with the government of India and Assam. Then Dr. S. Jaishankar visited Russia. He was on a 5-day visit and there only he signed multiple deals for growth between these two countries. Then key highlights of reports on trend and progress of banking in India published by RBI. RBI extended the deadline for the implementation of instructions regarding penal changes in loan accounts to April 1st, 2024. Then highlights of the 28th Financial Stability Report by RBI was released. Bandhan Bank, they have introduced Inspire program exclusively for senior citizens. Then India's GDP growth to exceed 6.5% in fiscal year 24 as per DEA. USSF 52 mission was launched. Here SpaceX has launched secretive US military spacecraft on research mission. FIDE World Chess Championship was held and Magnus Carlsen has won his 5th title and Koneru Hampi of India won silver title in the women's category. Then former Indian football defender Prabir Majumdar recently passed away. Punjab's Chief Minister Bhagwant Singh Mann have launched a website to support the NRIs. A WhatsApp number was also as well as a helpline number was also launched here. Then cultural exchange and tourism collaboration was launched between Vietnam's Lam Dong and India's Leh Ladakh. So these were your important current affairs for the day, friends. Now let's move to some revision part that will be very beneficial for your learning. Next question is, which country is a dominant supplier of cooking oil in India? Right, we will be talking about India because it is more relevant, right? So for India, remember Australia is the largest supplier of cooking oil to India. It is on the top position. Then USA on the second position. And then it is Russia on the third position, right? In order wise. So the largest or the dominant supplier of cooking oil in India is Australia. Correct? Mark this. Next, here you can see India's cooking coal imports witnessed a 5-year high, reached 38.14 million tons, and Australia remains a dominant supplier to India for cooking oil. Next, here you can see as of October, USA is the second largest supplier of cooking coal to India and Russia is the third largest supplier. Correct? Next, India along with which country agreed to extend crucial IBP route? Right? Tell me which is the right option, because if I give you the full form of this IBP, you will give the answer. So what is this IBP? Indo Bangladesh P for protocol. right? So definitely we can say India along with which country? It is Bangladesh. India along with Bangladesh agreed to extend crucial IBP route, right? And apart from this, remember here they have also declared Safardigi in West Bengal as the new port of call. Let me show you here. As per the protocol on inland water and transit trade, Government of India and Government of Bangladesh, they have agreed to extend Indo-Bangladesh protocol route, and they have declared Safardigi in West Bengal as the new port of call, right? Apart from this, three high level talks between India and Bangladesh was held in Dhaka, Bangladesh, right? Here apart from this, remember there is a term that is SSLT, then there is SCM, and there is ICG, correct? If we talk about this, first of all, coming back, what is this port of call? Port of call is basically, as per the shipping monitoring, reporting and verification regulation, a port of call can be defined as the port of a country where cargo or a passenger, that is your cruise ship, halts to discharge or load the cargo, right? I repeat, this port of call is basically where the ships and the cruise ships, right, they basically cargo ships, they go and discharge the load or the cargo. Now what is this term SSLT? SSLT is your shipping secretary level talks. Then 22nd standing committee meeting of that is SCM, that is 22nd standing committee meeting was held. Then ICG is your intergovernmental committee was held, that was the third intergovernmental committee. So these were the three also committees that were held between, or these three talks were held between India and Bangladesh. Next is SIDBI has granted 12.45 crore rupees to ETO Motors to deploy 300 E3W. What is E3W? It is your electric three-wheeler vehicles, right? I repeat, SIDBI granted 12.45 crore rupees to ETO Motors, and it is to deploy 300 three-wheeler electric vehicle motors, and they will be deployed in Hyderabad, Telangana and New Delhi under the mission 50K EV4 ECU. So coming back, it is SIDBI. They have granted this amount to ETO Motors to deploy 300 three-wheeler electric vehicles in Hyderabad and New Delhi. Here ETO Motors will also develop electric vehicles charging infrastructure, including 180 charging points, and all these three-wheelers, electric wheelers, will be manufactured in ETO's Motors state-of-the-art manufacturing capacity in Telangana. Next is science and technology. Iran's navy has included cruise missile Talia and Nasir to its armory. I repeat, recently Iran navy has added Talia and Nasir, the domestically built cruise missiles, to their arsenal. So question can be asked, this Talia and Nasir, these are the cruise missiles of which country? They are of Iran, right? This Talia, this can go over a range of 1000 kilometers, and this Nasir, it can have a range of 100 kilometer. Moving on. Next, which state tourism conducted trial run of gyrocopter for Himalayan air safari? Right, I repeat, which is that state tourism, or which is that state's tourism that has conducted a trial run of gyrocopter for Himalaya air safari? It is Uttarakhand, right? Uttarakhand Tourism Development Board in partnership with Rajas Aerosports and Adventures Private Limited. Let me show you here. First of all, remember, it is the state that is Uttarakhand, correct? Uttarakhand Tourism Development Board, they in partnership with Rajas Aeroports and Adventures Private Limited, they have completed the first gyrocopter trial flight at the Bairagi camp in Haridwar, Uttarakhand. This paves a path for UTDDB to launch India's first Himalayan air safari scheme using the gyrocopter. These state-of-the-art gyrocopters are procured from German company Otto Gyro, and it will be operated by trained German pilots. Correct? So this is your gyrocopter that will be for your Himalaya air safari. And this Himalaya air safari, this is a scheme that is a part of the breakfast tourism initiative of Uttarakhand Tourism Development Board. Correct? And basically it is to enhance the tourism and to provide better facilities to the tourists there. Next is related to sports, and the question here asked can be is, who is the world's highest paid female athlete according to Forbes 2023? So remember, Polish tennis player Iga Swiatek is the world's highest female highest paid female athlete 2023 according to Forbes. Let me show you here. Iga Swiatek from Poland, related to sports tennis, her earning was $23.9 million in 2023, right? These are the top 5 highest paid athlete females for 2023. If we look at this list, you can see PV Sindhu is on the 16th position with $7.1 million earnings in 2023, right? And she's related to badminton and she's from India. So important is Iga Swiatek that you need to remember. So Polish tennis player Iga Swiatek, she is 22 years of age and has topped the Forbes annual list of the world's highest paid female athlete 2023 with a total earning of $23.9 million. On field, it was $9.9 million and off field, she earned a total of $14 million in 2023. Next is Manchester City has defeated Fluminense to win FIFA Club World Cup 2023. I repeat, if we are talking about FIFA Club World Cup 2023, it is Manchester City, right? This is a UK's football club. They have defeated Fluminense, that is FC Brazil, that is Fluminense Football Club of Brazil in the finals, and they have won the FIFA Club World Cup 2023. This was the 20th edition of the FIFA World Cup that witnessed the participation of 7 teams and what was held from 12th of December to 22nd of December. So, who won it? It was won by Manchester City. And this was the 5th title of the Manchester City. Next is National Consumer Rights Day. It is observed on 24th of December. Correct. This day is also known as Bharatiya Grahak Divas or National Consumers Day. It is annually observed on 24th of December and it is to raise awareness of consumer rights and responsibilities. The day also aims to educate people about their rights as consumers to avoid exploitation like freedom of choice, access to information and protection against dangerous products. So National Consumer Rights Day observed on 24th of December, and the first ever National Consumer Rights Day or your National Consumers Day was observed in 1986. Next is your Good Governance Day. We observe this Good Governance Day on 25th of December and it is observed on the birth anniversary of the former 10th Prime Minister of India, late Atal Bihari Vajpayee, as you can see him in the picture. I repeat, so Good Governance Day, also known as Sushashan Divas, observed across India on 25th of December to mark the birth anniversary of the former, that is your 10th Prime Minister, late Atal Bihari Vajpayee, and the day also aims to create awareness of accountability and administration of the government among the people. And this year 2023, this was the 10th edition of the Good Governance Day that was observed, and it was the 99th birth anniversary of Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Then remember, this was the third Governance Week, and Governance Week is observed from 19th to 25th of December. Next is our homework section. First, the Kharswan massacre that was recently in news happened in which current state? Next, which country has recently filed a case against Israel at the International Court of Justice accusing it of genocide? Third, who has been recently appointed as the new Chief of Materiel of the Indian Navy? Next, recently which oceanographic research vessel of the Indian Navy has embarked on the Sagar Maitri mission 4 to Oman? And the last fifth question is, who has been recently appointed as the chairman of the 16th Finance Commission? So these are your 5 homework questions, friends, and I need to see maximum participation from all the students watching this video.
That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the of courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is Affairscloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com. And I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.